It's all right to be just a little bit crazy. Being creative is being a little bit crazy in just the right vibration. With that in mind, you should understand God's completely insane.
What we're talking about here.
Perhaps, Mother, you're fortunate to have a birth where the baby was put upon your chest. And can you remember the first time the infant looked in your eyes and was quiet? Do you remember that? I hope you do. What's in those eyes? If the infant could talk, what would the infant say? Ah, so you're the mother, are you? What did you feel, Mom? Let us pretend. And I've used this metaphor four other times. Let us pretend that the infant, for just a moment, is mature and can talk to you just for a moment and looks in your eyes and says, Mother, I'm so glad you're my mom. I need you to tell me something. What's it going to be like with you? What can you tell me about Earth? Oh, wouldn't that have been something? And what would you say? You would look in the baby's eyes and you would say, I am going to love you as long as I live. I'm going to take care of you as long as I live. And when you're sad, I'll be at your side. And when you're with your friends and you're not even thinking of me, I'm going to be thinking of you. And you will be in my mind all my life. I'll worry about you. And when you're cold, I'll give you warmth. When you cry, I'll hold you. And you know that's what you would say. Now let me give you the illogic of what some say you might do. Mother, how does this sound? The child looks in your eyes and says, Mother, what's it going to be like? And you say to the child, well, I'm going to be apart from you on purpose, make you a little nervous. You won't really know where I am, ever. And then when you start to get ahead, I'll slap you down because I want you to suffer a little. And maybe along the way, I'll make it really difficult for you. Might even kill you. Yes, that's what it's going to be like. Now you might say, well, Kryon, where did you get that? And I will tell you where I got it, because that's what you're being told about God. Uncaring. Doesn't know you, doesn't care. Random. Brings you in here to test you and make you suffer a little. If you don't behave, I'm going to take you to hell. I want you to use your discernment right now, because this is the end of this message. There's a loving God that looks at you, and you look back when you touch that higher self. And here's the message. I'm going to be with you all your life. And even if you don't know me, I know you. And even when you wander off into the desert, the wilderness, I'm still there. And even though you would turn your back on me, I'll always be there. And inside you, there's a piece of me. And should you ever look for it, I'll make sure you find it. And when you're cold, I'll be your strength and your warmth. And when you cry, I'll hold you. And when you don't believe in me, I'll still believe in you. All your life. And you'll never be alone. Ever. 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 There's a plan. But there's a benevolent God who loves you as much as you love your child. And if you start putting these things together, old soul, the shamans in the room will start remembering. That's what's happening now. Will the earth accept this premise? Probably not. And it doesn't have to. But old souls are the ones who will put together the consciousness shift that then will be contagious and so different. When you strike the match in a dark place, everyone can see, even though they won't know where the match bearer is. The light still allows all to see something they could not see before. Therefore, I say it yet again, less than 0.5% of humanity must awaken the old soul within for all of humanity to see the light. And it's happening. Slowly, it's happening. And the operative word would be congratulations. Courageous ones who will leave this place and go back into society and have to go to jobs and families that are difficult to be with, where you will hold a light where others can see better than they ever could before. And that's what you do. There are those in this room who have spread this word around the planet, and we know who they are. There are those in this room who are healers and shamanic energies themselves, and we know who they are. But all of you are old souls, and we know who you are. So you might say that in the Akash you carry is the future of the planet. Go from this place and do what you came for. For there is help, a benevolent God who knows your name and lives in your heart. And so it is.